Hello everyone, I'm Miss Karen from the Dorsch branch of the Monroe County Library System, and this week on Reading Road Trip, we're heading to Texas. So Texas is right here, located right here, and here's some information. The capital is Austin. It became our 28th state December 29th, 1845. Some famous people born in Texas. Dwight Eisenhower, who was our 34th president. Lyndon B. Johnson, our 36th president. George W. Bush, our 43rd president. And Sandra Day O'Connor, who was our first woman Supreme Court justice. Now, Texas's nickname is called the Lone Star State, and how they got that was when they declared their independence from Mexico, they started to fly a flag with only one star, therefore becoming the Lone Star State. Now, even though Austin is the capital, it isn't the most populated city in Texas. And actually, Texas has 3 out of 10 of the top populated cities in the United States. And that would be San Antonio, San Antonio, Houston, and Dallas. I don't know exactly which order, but I know it's those 3. So Austin, to bring people in to do businesses within their city, that they started a slogan, a campaign. It's called Keep Austin Weird. So they have festivals throughout the year to bring people in. So one of them is the slowest 5K, where people literally dress up and go as slow as possible, and there's even stops along the way. And at the end, there's a big festival. There's Eeyore's Birthday Bash, where people come and celebrate Eeyore's birthday. There's Case Off, where people come and compete for the best tasting queso. There's the rodeo, which is not too weird, but well, it's not weird at all. But they have a 2-week affair for this rodeo. So it's a big deal for Austin, Texas, and it was established in 1938. And it's pretty amazing. So the last one is the Weird Home Tour. And this is not a festival, but it's really weird because some of the homes that they view one of them is called the Earth Bag. It's made from burlap and dirt. I don't know, but that is pretty weird if you ask me. So Texas has a slogan. It says, everything's bigger in Texas. And so some of the things that they have this big cowboy. It's a 55-foot tall cowboy that they named Big Tex. And it greets you when you first walk in the gates to the state fair. Another thing is world's tallest cowboy boots. And believe it or not, it's not Big Texas cowboy boots. They even have another statue of Big Boots, cowboy boots. It's the tallest in the world. Some things other than that, they have in Sweetwater, they have a rattlesnake roundup, which is the largest rattlesnake roundup in the world. Why anybody would want to go to that, I have no idea, but not me. So they also have King Ranch. This is pretty amazing. King Ranch is one of the largest ranches in the world, and it has 825,000 acres. And this ranch is larger than the state of Rhode Island. I just find that mind-blowing on that one. So also Texas, they have bats. And they actually have 32 out of the 47 species of bats in Texas. And they have 2 world large colonies. The first one is an urban colony that they have that's in Austin, and that's on the South Congress Avenue Bridge. And so there's approximately 2 million bats that hang from underneath the bridge. Now in Bracton Caves, and that's in San Antonio, they have bat colony that lives there that is over 20 million bats. So then we're going to go ahead and talk about some places to see when you go to Texas. So the first one is just Johnson Space Center, and that is the home of mission control and the astronauts training. So if you ever heard of when Neil Armstrong first landed on the moon, not when he got out of the spaceship, but when we got on the moon, he said, "Houston, the Eagle has landed." They're referring to Johnson Space Center. The other one is the Alamo. I'm sure you guys have heard about the Alamo, but it was a battle when Texas was fighting for independence from Mexico, and it was a fort. And there's approximately 200 men that were in the fort, and there's Mexican soldiers that came up, and there was like several thousand of them, and they took over, and these men fought very hard. In the end, Mexico was able to seize the fort. But later on with the fight, they would yell, "Remember the Alamo," because they wanted to honor and think of the fight and that these 200 men for the battle they had. So that's on the Alamo. The other is Big Bend National Park, which is located right here. And if you notice on Texas, there's this Big Bend, and that's why it's called Big Bend National Park. It's after that name. Now this is the Rio Grande River, and this separates Mexico from the United States and also the border of Big Bend National Park. So I think, oh, there's one other thing that I just want to share. It's just a little tidbit, is that Dr. Pepper was actually invented in Texas. So I think that's about everything that I read that I wanted to share with you. So please, when you get your reading list and books, if you find anything new, please share it with me. I'd love to hear from you. So starting on Monday, available at the Dorsch branch, I'll have a bag with about Texas. So again, you'll have your reading book list, a map, and the sticker, and then some activities pertaining to Texas. So please, like I said, just give the branch a call to reserve your bag, and we can hold that for you, but supplies are limited, so please call the branch and let them know. So until next week, have fun, be safe, and be kind. Do something nice for someone. So, all right, thank you so very much. Have a wonderful day. See you next week. Bye.